Without Her Consent is a 1990 film directed by Sandor. It's written by Ann Beckett. And we have a cast including Melissa Gilbert, Scott Valentine, Bebe Neuwirth, Crystal Bernard. It's because of Bebe Neuwirth that I wanted to watch this, but I feel like I might have watched it anyway if I had discovered it some other way. It's quite an eye-opening film. It's based on true stories. I don't know if it's based on one specific true story or if it's an amalgamation of different tales, but I could certainly believe it if it was based on multiple people's accounts of this kind of narrative, because it's about a woman who was sexually assaulted, and she was R-worded. I can't say that on YouTube without them shouting at me, but Emily was assaulted. And it's all about the aftermath of that, both in terms of the emotional impact and also the impact within the legal system and the difficulties with getting a conviction. And obviously the big question is, will there be a conviction or is there not enough evidence? Is it he said, she said? And I'm not going to say what happens, but there are times when it's very frustrating, of course. And I think it's definitely, obviously, addressing a really important topic. And I think it does it in a way that's sensitive, very realistic, very believable. The frustrations feel very real. The emotional impact feels very realistic. I think the performances across the board are great, but particularly Melissa Gilbert as Emily, she gave a really, really solid, moving performance. And I thought it was a really great film. I don't want to say enjoyable, that's not the right word. It was challenging to watch at times. It was frustrating with the way some of the narrative was going, just based on the legal issues, and it definitely made me feel a lot of different things, and I think it's absolutely worth watching. Obviously, it's not going to be for everybody, and I think depending on, for example, if this topic could be quite triggering for you, then it's definitely obviously going to be quite a difficult watch. But if it sounds like something that might work for you, if it's a narrative you're interested in, then without question, I'd say Without Her Consent is definitely worth watching. Not the easiest watch, but very well done, and definitely worth checking out.